What's popping, tan? Make it dip and make it dip and make it drop again. What's up? Welcome back to my channel. I did a little something to feel a little bit better and to also welcome you. Beautiful look. So what's popping? What's popping? Today's the freestyle actually is this video is a big anger expression, and it's also a big thank you and a big sorry to my old self. So I'm gonna start by saying fuck all the people who ever did me wrong when I was there for them. That shit is going to come back to you 10 times shittier. When you play with people who never played about you, when you play about people who were there for you, they cared for you, karma is going to slap you. And you know what? Sometimes people get their karma when you get out of their fucking lives. So you better get out of their fucking lives, cause it's not cool. It's not cool being mistreated. It's not good feeling like you do everything and you get nothing. It's not cool when the energy you give out is not being reciprocated. Because the truth is, all we have is energy in this life. Okay, and if we do not see it as something that is vital and something that is valuable, that's how everybody else is going to treat us. And this comes from a person which I was giving my energy away without thinking. Okay, I was giving my energy away to everything and everyone, and I was always available, and I was always there to help. I was always there to give my time and my energy, and I never got that back. Okay, because first of all, I never asked, and second of all, I never valued my energy. I thought that, oh, I have so I give, I have so I give. And I did that from my heart, but sometimes when you do not take care of yourself, that has consequences. And that's how I became insulin resistant. A lot of people are going to say that, oh, you're insulin resistant because, you eat too much sugar. That's not true. I became insulin resistant because I was given and given and given and given and given and given, and nothing was coming back in a sweet way. I was being more bitter because nothing was coming my way. I wasn't receiving. Maybe I hadn't learned how to receive, but also it was because I had a lot of fake people around me. See, now I can eat sugar that is not fake. I can eat sugar that is from earth, right? Like dates, sometimes maybe bananas, because it's a tropical fruit, not so much, but like dates, like fruits, not totally alone. Like I cannot eat them without having a little help, right? But all I'm trying to say, having a little help from fats or protein, right? But all I'm trying to say is that I was being surrounded by fake people, and I became resistant to fake sugar after a little while, right? Which is fake sweetness. People claim to be nice. People want to look they're nice, want to look they care for you, but they never do, and they never truly give you the good things that you have, right? Like everything, like fruits are still glucose, right? But they have other things that they give you that fake sugar could never, right? They have vitamins, they have fiber. I was saying some things, I got interrupted. So I was basically saying about natural sugar and like not the natural sugar, or like the sugar that has gotten a lot of processing, right? And that was for the people that I had in my life, and I had to go through this whole insulin resistant trip and the trip to Egypt to realize, like, you know what, some things are not to be laughed about, are not to give any more time and energy to, okay? And why I'm angry because people tend to not give what they take, and that there's nothing more like cruel that you can do, okay? So yeah, I came here to say fuck all the people who did me wrong ever in my life, who took away from me, okay? Fuck all these people. These people are going to get their karma eventually. You know what I'm saying? But also thank them, because without you, I wouldn't understand the people that I don't need to have in my life. Oops. I had this one friend that she brought me into this whole spiritual community, which is this whole spirituality, right? Which most of it is bypassing things through other things, okay? What I realized is that, you know, it's really what we think after a little while. I thought for like 7 to 8 years that this person is my soul sister, this person is my soul family, me and this person, we're going to make it through everything, and we're going to separate and then find each other again. I don't know if that is going to happen, but what I'm going to say here is that I don't care. I don't care. I used to care so much. I used to give all of me, value nothing, my time or energy or my beautiful presence and advice. And this person shitted on me so badly. For most of the years we were in the relationship, at the start, it was good, it was balanced. The energy was reciprocated until she had her own awakening. And she just went back to her old life. That's pretty the story. The story very much. And I was through it all with her, because I was thinking that, oh, you know, I can help her. I can, you know, we can make it through it all. But you gotta do something when the person who is in charge of their lives don't want to do anything, you know, don't want to do so. It's like, it's peace, you know. And I thought that I'm going to be with this person, we're going to make something big, but as much as I see it, and I don't see this person in a good condition either, because that's what happens when everything that has come to wake you up, you just don't want to see it. And you know what, I'm not here to criticize the journey of everyone. I don't like to do that. But the thing is that, you know, as a friend of hers for so many years, when you see some things and you point them out, but the person do not want to wake up, and it's not all that, is you give so much of your energy to try to help another person because you care for another person, right? Like, my care goes so deep that when you go through something, I feel it like I'm going through it with you. Okay, I feel it so much. I feel it in my body. Okay, like I'm going through it with you. And people do not do that. Okay, a lot of people just don't do it. A lot of people do not feel that thing like I do. And you know what's the worst in this whole scenario is people mistreating you and people victimizing themselves and saying, well, you was trying to, you know, like, that's what she sent me today. I tell her some shit because I also went through some really hard shit on August, and she started to say some dumb shit. I just really put her in the place, and I'm just so happy I did that. You know why? Because for so long I was so afraid to speak, because she was like in this bad condition psychologically, that I did not wanted her to feel bad. But I'm so done with thinking if I make other people feel bad, feel uncomfortable, motherfucker. Your own healing is your own fucking responsibility. It's not my responsibility to make you feel good. It's not. Especially when you disrespect me. I have no right to treat you good, okay? Or to be respectful towards you. I have been so respectful, so understanding. And I never did that for myself. And guess what? I'm in this position and place in my life, which I'm actually doing just that. And that's when all the people from the past, or just people, are going, you know, like, universe is going to test you. And I'm like, I'm done. I'm done. You know, I had this other friend that came from the past, and she was also disrespectful in her ways, and she thought that I'm a lady slut because I'm in a kind of this weird place now. I love myself enough and I respect myself enough to not let myself get again into this whole vicious cycles. I'm so done with that shit. Okay? I'm done. I'm done with the mistreatment. And yet this person had the nerve, because I actually stood up for myself and told her, yo, you know, you ain't shit and you don't deserve to even text me or anything. And she had the nerves to say some stupid wild shit and then say that I was trying to keep her away. Motherfucker, for like, I have 2 years that I'm trying and working on this relationship. I am begging you for so many months. Like, I have been begging this person since 2023 and then 2024 to work some things out, because I could have left her behind, but I wanted to clear things out. And she never wanted to do that. And I tried so hard for all those meetings, because we were having a problem. You know, when you involve, you're going to have some things. You're going to have some arguments. You're going, you know, when you're going through changes, when your life is changing and your old life is shattering and your new life is starting to be in transition, you can no longer be the same person. You can no longer do the same things. Some things that annoy you, you start to put boundaries. And that's what I did. You know, I said, like, you know, that I didn't like it. And it was basically because I went to her, how you say this? I went to her graduation, and I have never seen a most miserable person in my life getting their graduation degree. And you know what? I understand you had a really difficult years, but that's on you, that you kept going and you wanted to pursue this one degree, that you stopped caring and you stopped giving an F. Okay, first of all. And then second of all, to invite someone to your graduation and you being so fucking miserable and you not treating your guests right, that's disrespectful, okay? And this girl had the nerve to walk out of a conversation that I had with her, a conflict, because I was telling her how much she disrespected me as a guest. And she just walked out because her father was waiting for her. She walked out and I kept sending her messages because I really wanted to work things out. Or maybe because that was the only known people for me, the familiar people, as my whole old life was crumbling. Okay, so I really tried for like 1.5, if not 2 years, while my life was so fucking fucked up, so fucking messy. Okay, I tried for this relationship while I was insulin resistant. Motherfucker. I was insulin resistant. I was trying to pursue this person to work things out. I pushed and pushed and pushed for nothing. Where did I have to push? The universe was meant to take this person away from me, because this person wasn't supposed to be with me on this journey. And I'm mad first at myself, but then I'm mad because the disrespect. I had all the right to be mad at myself, which I was, but I understood myself. I understood that that's what I've been taught. That's what I've been programmed to do as the first daughter and the first sibling, that and the firstborn. Okay, that's what I've been programmed and patterned to do, to put everybody else above me, to keep it shut. When I feel uncomfortable, when I feel unfair, to just keep it cool and calm and zen. And I'm so down with keeping it cool and calm and zen. Fuck all these bitches. Fuck all these bitches who ever thought I'm going to keep respecting them while they keep disrespecting me. Fuck all these bitches who ever thought in their life that I'm going to give away my time and my energy and my advice and be their free therapist while where they're paying for therapists and nothing is working for them. Fuck these bitches. I'm so done being the therapy friend. I'm so done. I'm so done with you bitches. I don't fucking care anymore. You can suck my spiritual dick. You know why? I tried everything and I can sleep good knowing that I was responsible enough for my friendships. And I am responsible to say it was my fault for letting those things slide for so long. But you know what? If someone really loved me out of all these people that I helped and I was there for them, would have had the dignity to feel responsible for their wrongs and for how they treated me, but none of them did that. None of them did that because they're so responsible, and in the end they came back to bite me. Girl, fuck you. Fuck you. You're going to get that back in your life. You're going to see life unfold how you choose it to be. And most of the times it's you feeling so bad that you lost a person like me because all you did was take. You're gonna miss taking. Yes, but you know what? I'm not going to miss it at all. Okay? I'm not going to miss it at all. I don't care. Go look at your boyfriend, girl. Or go look at your other fake friends who never give a shit about you. I don't care. I'm done. Walking out of this hell. I don't care anymore. You can suck my dick. My spiritual dick. Okay? I'm so done with you bitches. So done. The nerves. This bitch had the nerve to say to me that I was trying to keep her away. Motherfucker, what? You never gave a shit. You never gave a shit for this relationship. Take your responsibility. You're 26, okay? You're 26. How about you taking responsibility for your life? For your choices. How about that? How about you taking responsibility for your choices and how you choose to act in this life? And shush it, okay? I'm so down and I'm mad. You know why? A lot of people will tell you like you need to work on the inside. Yes, but you know what? You also need to express that. Do not let these motherfuckers get away with what they did. This person used to mean so much to me, but you know what? No, not anymore. Because I'm not the same person. It's not that I don't have love in my heart. It's that I'm just so done with putting people up so above me. I've been so codependent, and there's nothing wrong with that, right? Like, I mean, I've learned to be codependent, and what I've realized that I've learned to be codependent because I was trying to get something I was never being given, you know, in the first place from my parents. And then I try to find that in relationships. But if you do not have self-value and if you do not self-respect yourself, nobody else is going to do that for you. And that is wild truth. You know, there are some people who are going to love you. There are some people who are their true lovers, and there are just some people, you know, who will choose to show up better and who will be such sweethearts. But sometimes for you to understand to value yourself, you need to be in a place which you see how your sweetness is being mistreated. And I understand the lessons that I had to learn. I'm still learning. I'm not great. I'm not, you know, like I haven't mastered them. But yeah, I'm so done. I'm so done being disrespected and evaluated and generally all the things that are not good for me. I'm so done. I'm so done. Like, the old me is dead, you know. I grieved her. I loved her so much, still do. I thanked her. I'm so grateful for her. But I'm taking charge. I'm in charge right now. And things like that will not slide with me. Things like disrespect, okay, being taken advantage of, taking away my energy and my time without valuing it, you know, like, and lying to my face because you lie to yourself every day. I'm done. I don't care. You don't want to give your time. You know, we're gonna work this relationship. It's cool by me. I'm not going to do this work that you have to do. I'm a Capricorn rising. I like to work. But you know what? On subjects that really do matter. And there are just some things that really do not matter. They really do not matter. After all this time, I had this person, such a god, and I thought that, yeah, we were meant to be soul families, soul sisters, and whatever. But you know what? What I've learned through this whole trip, especially in Egypt, and with my insulin resistant, that this whole family and soul sister was not there. Not even to send a message to check up on me. I'm so done, you know? And I had to learn the hard way to value myself and put myself in the center and really appreciate my presence, because I was about so close to lose me. So close. And I don't mean lose me mentally. I really mean lose me forever. I don't think you would have seen me here in this camera speaking to you. And some things needed to happen for me to be here speaking to you, to this camera. And I'm thankful. I'm okay. So after what happened, I cannot act like everything is okay, like I didn't, that I wasn't supposed to lose the best person for me and my person, because I am my person at the end of the day. And that is the most sad I have ever felt, because I was about to lose me. I was about to lose my favorite person, the person that I came here with, and I will leave this planet, right? And I was about to witness losing me, my favorite person. So I don't give a fuck if I'm going to lose a person like that. This person never truly mattered. This person never really showed up for me. Never. And should I feel sad? No. I cherish our memories, but that's it. I don't care anymore for people who do not care about me. I'm so done. So yeah, and what I would say, if you're a listener of mine, do not give so much time and energy to other people. And I know that it may feel difficult, but if you have anything to take away from me today, is that think about what you would have done if you were facing death, if you had a near-death experience and you were about to lose yourself. Would any of these people matter? Would you be happy with the choices you have as friends or partners close to you? Would you be happy you have them? Would you be angry? Would you feel it's unfair? How would you feel if you were to face death and have the little percentage of never coming back? Would you want to have these people around you? Would you want to make some changes if you were to come back out of such big event, such having a near-death experience? What would you choose? What would you choose? I will want to know. Is there someone that you were supposed to drop? Was it everyone? Was it some people? Would you done some changes? Because facing and seeing life going out of your eyes, it's such a rare experience that not everybody's going to experience his life, and it just wakes you up so so intensely. It just wakes you up, and what you have seen you can never see anymore, and it just wakes you up to the fact that life is so small. You cannot play it small. That's why I'm here and making this video. You know, life is so small to play it small. I've played it small most of my life. I'm done with playing it small. I don't think I'm small, actually. I never thought I'm small. I always thought I'm here to do great things. So what would I hide myself? So yeah, I started dropping the people that 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 lived out of my own life, and I stopped dropping every one of them. Why? Because I can, and because they no longer resonate with me until I do myself. It's the worst crime ever in this life, because that is stealing my own time and energy with things that do not matter anymore, and things that are not anymore for my path and for me. They were in the past and I appreciate them, but no longer so. Yeah, do not let your old life keep you back from the new one. Do not let people from the past, just because you love them, do not let people from the past, just because you love them, disrespect you in such a bad way by stealing your time, energy, and everything else. I've been interrupted today. There are just some things that need to happen, and I'm getting a lot of calls. Yeah, as I was saying, I'm getting a lot of calls today. And I'm being interrupted, but the message is still staying the same message, which is take care of yourself. If you have anything to take away from me today and any day, is take care of yourself. Okay, and I'm not going to sit here and tell you that relationships are not important. No, relationships are important. I have my son in the 11th house. Friendships are really important, but you know what? Just because they are important in your mind and your heart does not mean that it's the same thing for everybody else. So have people who cherish you and protect you, instead of people who try to take advantage of you, of your time, of your presence, of your advice. I've been the free therapist for a lot of my friends in the past. Okay, I'm done doing that. I don't want to do that anymore. Do I stop loving them? No. Do I wish them well? Yeah. But at the same time, sooner or later, we're gonna get who we are, you know, like we are gonna get what we are and what resonates in our energy, and we're gonna get what we actually give a lot of times. And yeah, and sometimes what we give may not come from the same people, but what I believe as a high emotional and high sensitive person to other sensitive people like me is do not give your time, energy, and healing away to people who never truly care and never truly try to protect that. The real people who love you, they'll show out for you. They'll do everything. You don't understand it. You don't have to think about it. You know, you just know. Because these people are going to show out for you in such beautiful and great ways, which they're never going to put you in such a bad loop of bad thoughts. And they're never going to, you know, like if you have right people around you, they won't make you feel insecure and unsafe. They won't have you questioning yourself, right? The right people will just make you feel at peace. They make you they'll make you feel at ease. They make you feel like what you're asking for, it's not too much and you're not crazy and you deserve it. So do I have found them? Not yet, but I speak on personal experience from how I am a person like that. When I give my help, I give it because I want to. I give it because I love to give and help, right? But not to a point that people are going to take advantage of it. No, I'm not cool with that. The right people, we're protected. So And how do I know a lot of people? I'm not friends with these people, but I have come across people who, you know, like mentors or coaches or teachers or people who, you know what it is to protect and make another person who is also emotionally and high sensitive person like them feel safe, wanted, looking after for, and just, you know, taking care of them. You know, there are people out there who really care about having communities and having real friends, and there are people who know what they do in friendships. There are a lot of people, as I said in another video of mine, that they don't know why they want friendship, what they're going to bring to the table. They don't know what they want to create in a relationship. They just have relationships. They just have relationships. So, yeah. If you take anything from me, it's take care of yourself and take care of the people who take care of you. Not just because they take care of you back and you don't F with them, you don't like them, but I'm talking about people who really do care for you the same way you care for them. That is rare in this world. And if you have people like that, cherish them. And if you have a person that you think it's a rare person, take care of them. Okay, I'm not saying do not take care of your loved ones, but take care of yourself, of your vessel, of your soul, of your needs and wants. Because if you do not take care of yourself, I'm not going to say nobody's going to take care of you, but at the end of the day, it's really you who have yourself. And you may have great people, and I wish you do, but it's really important to take care of yourself. Because if you do not take care of yourself, you cannot show up even for your loved ones, and that is not good. Okay, so take care of yourself to show up for yourself, and then show up for others. You know, and keep a balance between taking care of yourself and taking care of others. Sometimes we need to take care for ourselves if we have taken care, and if we cared so much for everybody else outside of us. This is not a bad thing, but all I'm saying is, if right now is the balance, if right now we need to go to the other side in order to find balance, if we have cared for people for so long, and if we took taking care of everybody else instead of us, then now we need to take care of ourselves. And then when we're ready, we're going to find balance. Because we need to first go to one direction to the other direction, from one side to the other side, to finally get to the balance. So it's not wrong if you try and you want to take care of yourself. Maybe you need that right now. When you're ready, you're going to get back and actually start forming something that is of service to you, your energy and your presence. Thank you for listening to me. I love you so much. Have a nice day, evening, or night, whenever you are.